So there's something that has been on my mind, and I had a bit of reflection about it, and I felt like it's something I wanted to talk about. And I'm hoping that you're able to sort of get where I'm coming from. It's more like a thought-provoking question in a way, but it's also very nuanced. And my goal for this is for more women to be honest with themselves about their values and belief systems, right? So I came across a conversation on Twitter a couple of weeks back or so, and there was this thing about someone talking about how cheating is not a deal breaker for her. And it just made me reflect. And I was like, okay, if cheating is not a deal breaker for you, which is fine for you, if you're a woman in a relationship or you're married or whatever, and you feel like cheating is not a deal breaker for you, that means that it's not a value that you uphold. I'm thinking about it in a way that is sort of like logical, factual, and in terms of things like your value system, integrity, and things like that. So if cheating is not a deal breaker for you in your marriage as a woman, that should mean that you also have the potential to cheat. And that is fine. If that is how you guys work, if that is like there's this sort of understanding between you guys, then that is okay, all well and good. Now, where I have a problem is where you say cheating is not a deal breaker for you, but it's not an act that you would find yourself involved in. It's not something that you see yourself doing. And fidelity is something that you uphold as a value system for yourself. Now, there are certain instances and circumstances surrounding a lot of Nigerian women and why they have found a way to console themselves with cheating is not a deal breaker. And that is partly because of the societal conditioning, the stigma that comes with being a divorcee or leaving your husband and thinking about the children, culture and all of that. And those things are things that I acknowledge. I understand them, I see them, I get why they might be sort of holding you back from feeling like you deserve better. So what I want is, I want us to be honest with ourselves, right? If cheating is not a deal breaker for you, it's not a value that you uphold, then that means that you should be able to, like you have the potential to also cheat or to find yourself in a situation whereby you're unfaithful to your partner. And if that's how you guys roll, that is good. But if cheating is a deal breaker for you, and you will never be caught being unfaithful in your marriage, your relationship with your partner, and you come out to say cheating is not a deal breaker for you, then you're being dishonest with yourself. It's okay for cheating to be a deal breaker for you. It's okay for fidelity to be priority for you in your relationships, right? And it's okay to know that you deserve a relationship where you're respected, your values are upheld, you're protected emotionally, and you know that you are going to be faithful. You become dishonest when you say cheating is not a deal breaker for you, but it is a deal breaker for you, but you're scared of the consequences of you demanding better because of what society will say, what's going to happen to your kids, because of financial reasons, and that is okay. I just want you to be honest with yourself. If it's a deal breaker for you, but you're still staying with this person because of security, because of your kids, because of family, because of what people will say, because of all of those things, I need people to start acknowledging that that is the reason you're staying. Not because you do not feel betrayed, not because you do not feel like you deserve better, not because cheating is not a deal breaker, but because of those other factors. What is dishonest and disingenuous is you saying that cheating is not a deal breaker for you when you know deep down in your heart that it is a deal breaker for you. So let me give you a bit of analogy, right? If you're entering a business sort of partnership with someone, and a key part of being business partners is integrity. You want your partner's words to be it. You want to be able to trust them completely. You don't want to accept bribes. You don't want to be like, do shady things like that. These are part of like the key things that you hold as values in that partnership. And somehow your business partner, is going behind your back to take bribes, is going behind your back to talk shit about you, is going behind your back to charge more than you guys have both agreed on to your client or whatever. You are not going to be okay with that, because that partner, they're not trustworthy. They do not have integrity. But if you're okay with that, that means that you yourself do not have integrity, and you're likely to do the same things that your partner is doing, because that's how we roll. That's how you do things. You have to, be shady and all of that. Then that is fine. Then that means you guys both have an understanding. But if your business partner is being shady and is being dubious in something that is meant to be a fruitful business partnership, you're going to break that contract. You're going to break that contract, because this thing is something that you cannot stand. You cannot deal with a business partner that is dishonest. And that is something that happens a lot of times in businesses. So if fidelity is a value that you uphold, then it's okay to uphold those values, and also acknowledge that there are certain circumstances surrounding why you feel like you cannot leave this partnership. Again, children, financial security, societal pressures, and whatever. But please don't lie to people. Don't try to come up with this narrative that men are this, men are that. Absolutely nothing scientifically, biologically, cognitively, intellectually that makes men more predisposed to cheating and not women. So that's just what I wanted to talk about. I just feel like it's something that I've reflected on, and I wish more women could be honest with themselves. And let me know what you think. Do you think that if cheating is not a deal breaker for you, then that means that you have the potential to cheat as well, because it's not a deal breaker for you, because it's not a value that you uphold? Right? Please let me know. I mean, I don't have all the answers. I tend to have a lot of reflections about a lot of things, and I just feel like there's something that I wanted to talk about. Okay. Yeah, so that's it. Let me know what you guys think.